So we talk about, people are talking about whether we should build a team or whether we should do B2B. And there's, you want to build a team, you want to do B2B, you want to have a B2B team, you want to have a networking team, right? So if you want all these things, it doesn't matter what kind of team you build, you just want to build a diverse organization. So why do you want to build a team? Why? Make more money. How? Attitude and activity. So how do we go about that attitude and activity scenario? And there we go. Well, number one, a positive attitude, and the positive attitude means it's all good. Some people will say, well, what do you think about the home office doing that? It's all good. What do you think about the home office doing this? It's all good. What do you think about the briefings, the Zooms, the this, the that, the brochures, the Zooms, the videos? It's all good, right? So the attitude is it's all good. The attorneys work, they pay commissions, we can build a team and get overrides and get residual income on all of it with bonuses and trips and things like that all the time. It's all good. So what about activity? It's got to be positive activity and a positive attitude. So positive activity is prospect all the time, update, make your list and update your list and make appointments. That's it. That's the business. So when I say make appointments, what do you mean make appointments? Well, make an appointment for someone to follow up. Hey, let's have a virtual cup of coffee. Karen, let's have a virtual cup of coffee. Can we carve out 10 minutes to grab a cup of coffee? I'll have my cup of coffee. You can have yours. We could even have water. We could even have nothing. It'll be okay. But I'm going to go ahead and do a Zoom with you or a conference call with you. And you call them when you set that appointment. You've already sent in a 4-minute video from Prospect by Legal Shield. And they say, oh, I didn't watch the video. Well, that's why we carved out this appointment for 10 minutes. You can watch the video now. And so you can be on Zoom together. You could be on a conference call together. You can say, pull it up right now. Pull up that video. They pull it up. Okay, I'm going to hang up. You watch it. I'm calling you back in 5 minutes because it ends in 4.5. Talk to you in 5 minutes. So we've made an appointment. Don't you wish you could just touch people like Spot could and they can see the Legal Shield vision, right? And people say, well, I don't know how to build a team. Last week I said to you, write down a number, then cross it out. And this week we want to see how many people you talk to. If last week you talked to 0 people, maybe it's 1 this week that you invited to take a look at Legal Shield. You just got to start somewhere, man. Look at somewhere between Apocalypse Now and The Matrix. Lawrence Fishburne was Cowboy Curtis on Pee-wee's Playhouse. Hey, that's Morgan Freeman, Bill Cosby, Rita Moreno. But they started on The Electric Company, a kid's Saturday morning show. Oh, there's 2-time Academy Award winner Tom Hanks in a dress on TV for Bosom Buddies. You got to start somewhere. And you know who broke Harrison Ford's record for the most grossing box office movies? Lawrence Fishburne. But he started out as the stick-up man at McDowell's on Coming to America, right? Eddie Murphy gave him that role. And look at Mr. Stonecipher. We started way back when. And at this point, Amazon had 4,300% return. We had a 4,300% return. So you got to start somewhere. Mr. Stonecipher started somewhere, and next thing you know, he's on Money Magazine. He's on the New York Stock Exchange. Now, here's something if you want to recruit, that right attitude of an activity. Let me help you with your attitude here. In other words, your philosophy drives your attitude. So here's a big thing. Ready? The cash flow quadrant. If I'm prospecting and I see someone reading a book, I can say to them, hey, do you like that book? Yeah. Hey, I read a book one time called Rich Dad, Poor Dad. I loved it. Did you read that? No, but I've heard of it. Hey, there's another one he has, Robert Kiyosaki has, called Cash Flow Quadrant. You know what? The best part about the cash flow quadrant is the quadrant. And then sometimes I'll just write down a plus sign and make a quadrant. In the left side, you got an employee, you have a job. S, you self-employed. B, business owner, a system works for you. And I, the money works for you. If you're an employee, get the best wage you can. If you're self-employed and you're a dentist, you better have your hands in someone's mouth or you ain't making any money. Business owner, what if you have multiple people? What if you have multiple doctors in that practice? Now you've got a system. You can go on vacation while the young doctors and dentists are putting their fingers in people's mouths and the hygienists are doing the cleanings while you're in the Caribbean. Or maybe the money's working for you. You own the building. You own some real estate. You have a 401k. You've got investments. You've got cash. Somehow you've got cash that's turning into more cash, streaming off month after month, year after year. Here's the crucial part of this. Get this so you can recruit. Your mindset is that if you're on the left side of the quadrant, you're not on the right side of the quadrant. You need to get to the right side of the quadrant. And when I say the right side, I mean the correct side. The B and the I. And here it is. Write this down. Every positive activity you do in Legal Shield, every positive activity you do in Legal Shield automatically puts you on the B and the I, the right side of the quadrant. What about a Zoom? It's putting you on the B and the I. What about a business briefing? What about a membership? It's putting you automatically. You are moving automatically, whether you want to or not. The computer will put someone on your team, right, when you recruit them, and you get overrides and residuals, you're automatically on that quadrant. The question I have for the prospect is, if you have anything putting you on the right side of the quadrant. Here's some advantages of Legal Shield. No territory restrictions, no sales quotas. You can take a picture of this if you want. No continuing education, no underwriting, simple products to learn, simple training program. We got online training classes, classroom training classes, field training. It's all out there for you, right? You can do it most people do it very spare time. We're giving car bonuses and trip incentives to part-time people if they earn them, when they earn them. It's an emerging market with very little competition. Your friends can't buy a legal plan at Staples or at Walmart. You are helping people with the service. If you like to help people, you're going to make a lot of money in Legal Shield. Make your own schedule, unlimited income potential. The average commission is 30%. So that's like the director level. So there's director. A lot of memberships come through us directors, right? Y'all directors. A lot of memberships come through the executive directors. A lot of memberships come through people below the director. But the average seems to be about the director level, right? There's senior directors and executive directors, and then all platinums and all that, and silver and bronze. But the average seems to be about 30% commission. So my question again is, you're in sales, what's your commission? You're in real estate, 3%. Great. I'm in cars, I get this percent. I'm in computers, I get this percent. Well, our average commission is 30%. And then ask them, what's your residual commission that you get year after year after year after year for the car or the house or the mortgage or the computer system that you sold? What do you get paid next year on it? When they say nothing, well, you're a doctor, you make a lot of money, but how much do you get paid next year on all the patients that you saw this year? None. When January 1st hits, I've made zero money for this year. I have no residual, right? But at least I've got a B quadrant, which is a system and a team working with me in my dental or my medical practice. Well, so do we. And I didn't have to go to dental school. I didn't have to go to medical school. We got a team and lifetime residual income. So who do you attract? Well, there's business owners, there's salespeople, there's networking. You know, I got a phrase, networking makes the world go round. When I go to a networking event or when I'm shaking hands with people, I'm not, thinking all the time about B2B or a team or whatever. I just want to learn about them and network with them and find out if I find out that my neighbor, I'm going to ask, has a business or is whatever job they have, I'll say, what's your sweet spot? What kind of customers are you looking for? And I'm also looking for people who whip it into shape. My wife and I call it whippets, right? Teresa Johnson is a whippet. You give her ladies of justice, she go and whip it into shape, right? You find someone who just whips things into shape. And sometimes we attract joiners to get us to leaders. Joiners take us to the leaders, and that's fine. So let's talk about the presentation. You can pique their interest, make an appointment, show them the membership with any tool, show them the money, prospect app, websites, there's a blitz, recruiting Zooms, comp plans, bonuses, incentives, trips. I love the trip videos. I love all of it. I'm going to pique their interest. That's the number one thing. Okay, so I'm going to pique their interest. And this is someone who's a whippet. Let's just talk about the waiter last night. There was one waiter that we had at our restaurant that really could care less. He happened to be our primary waiter, but for some reason, this other waiter came over and took the time to spend about 5 minutes describing the desserts. Okay, every dessert was like 15, 20 bucks, so they better be good. And he described them at length. I mean at length. So he's going through all the desserts. And I thought, there's a whippet. We're not even his table. But he saw that the guy who's our table, who's moving kind of slow, really, I don't know if he really cares or not, it was over there busy. And this guy just came over to say, let me tell you about the desserts. Here's my favorite. Boom, 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 boom. So I'm going to pique their interest and say, hey, do you keep your business options open? Or do you plan on working here for the next 30 years? They almost always say, I keep my business options open. Great. Can I send you a 4-minute video, a 2-minute video, and follow up with you? And I put them in a prospect and I get them going. So I pique their interest. I make an appointment. When can I follow up with you? I show them the membership. Now, I usually use the Prospect by Legal Shield app. I show them the money, and that could be many different ways. Comp plans, bonuses, profiles of success. I want to tell them success stories. So I'm going to tell them the success stories and the profiles of success of our team, of the local marketplace, success of associates on Zooms, show them the leaderboards, show them the incentive trip videos, show them Facebook, right? Go to the Facebook page, Associate Success, and start scrolling through that. Look at this another legend in PC Legends. Look at the Millionaire Club members. And then here's 25 initial prospects or questions for prospects. You can take a picture of this. Number 1, do you keep your business options open or do you plan on working here for the next 20 years? Number 2, are you making all the money you want? Number 3, this is my best one. It's one I use the most. Do you know anyone who wants to make more money this year than they did last year? Number 4 is what got me in the business. Hey, Tony, I want to run a business idea by you. I have a packet of information. Is it easier to stop by or send it in the mail? And I was like, gosh, don't bug me. Send it in the mail. Well, today we'd say what? Can I text it to you? Can I shoot you a link of a 4-minute video? And everyone's going to say, sure, do that. Don't come over. Do that. And then number 25, there's something I want to show you. You may or may not be interested. Is it okay to stop by for 15 minutes? Don't take 15 minutes. And I like the idea of just saying, hey, I'm stopping by. I don't say when, I just say I'm coming over. When? Right about now. And I just go over there. It takes 15 minutes. Remember what Darth Vader, the great philanthropist, said. Strong people don't let others down. They lift them up. Just kidding. All right. So what do we do for success? Positive attitude. It's all good. Positive activity. Prospect, prospect, prospect. We're always looking. And we're going to add that guy last night to our list. And we're going to make appointments with them to follow up so that he'll watch the video. And then I'm going to make an appointment with him to follow up on a conference call. That's an appointment. And if he hasn't watched the video, I've made the appointment for 5 to 10 minutes. We can watch the 4-minute video together. He literally can still have me on the phone if he wants while we watch it. He's already booked 5 to 10 minutes off to talk to me. And then people say this about the list as we wrap up. Well, I don't know if their list is my business. They get a new associate. I don't know if that's my business. It is your business. The list is, that's the only thing that your business is. We don't have an inventory. We don't have shelves stocked with attorneys. You need to make a list, get it to your support team. So my question to you tonight is this. When's the last time you updated your list, numbered it, and sent it to your support team? I'll wait. When's the last time you updated your list, numbered it, and sent it to your support team? I'd like to have you answer that. Last week, you had to write down a number, how many people you asked to look at Legal Shield. This week, you should write that number down again. And this week, you should do this. And maybe you're going to write down never. I never set my list to anyone numbered. Or 10 years ago, I set my list to somebody numbered. Oh, okay. You want to do this business all by yourself? Don't you want to have someone else kind of working with you? And then don't you want to have your team giving you their list so you can talk about it and game plan? And if they're numbered, I don't have to say, Karen, look at Susie. Susie's right beneath Jake. Jake's below. No. Susie, go to number 17. Karen's very smart. She knows where 17 is. It's right after 16, right, Karen? Yeah. And then you can dig with people. Karen can sit there and talk to me. Say, Tony, who else does that person know? Who would they know? And all of a sudden, that one name turns into 5 other names. And I prepare people for the 3-way call. So last night with the waiter, as I send him in the 4-minute video, get his phone number, put him into prospect, send him in the 4-minute video, set up a follow-up call. I say, hey, by the way, at that follow-up call, I might have my business partner on the line with me. I'm already setting him up for the 3-way call. Hey, when I follow up, I might give you a call. I might have my business partner on with me. I don't even know who it's going to be because I don't know who's going to be available then. but I'm setting them up for a three-way call already. And then I make their list with them. I call their list with them. We go on appointments together, and we have a positive attitude with positive activity. We make a list. We make appointments. So there's an old saying, who can get the first 100 no's? You got to know no, because if you don't know no, that's a no-no. And you got to know no, and that no is really a yes. A no is a good thing to do. People will say, boy, a lot of people are saying no to me. It's time for me to quit. Is it time for you to quit because people are saying no, or are you one step closer to the yes? That's who we want on the team. One step closer to the yes. That's your attitude. You accepting and loving and knowing the no's. You understand you have to talk to 10 people to have 3 people say they'll watch a video, but only 1 will watch it. 10 people I asked to watch the video, 3 promised me they'd watch it, only 1 watched it. 10 people that watch this other 10 people watch the video, 3 get the membership, 1 becomes an associate. So I got to get a lot of people ask about watching this video. Well, I want to recruit 5 people this month. Okay. All right. That's like 50 people you need to ask to watch the video to get 5. Break it down. And then again, your attitude. It's not time to quit. You're one step closer. Update your list, number it, send it off. Family and friends, neighborhood, members that are active and canceled, associates that are active and inactive, prospects that are past and present, and follow your dollar. You should never run out of names. There's too many people out there in this world. There's just like this earth is covered with humans walking all over the place. So your positive attitude, it's all good. Positive activity, you're going to prospect, make a list, and make appointments. And then finally, how do you want your story to read? At the end of the road, do you want it to read something like this? I never really called anyone, but I got on the Zoom every Monday. I had the answer to the crime of the century, identity theft, but I really never told a lot of people about it. I could have, I should have, I would have. I could have got a trip. They offered it to everyone. I could have gotten 150 points every month, right? Could have recruited a few people and made a trip. 15 people recruited in 9 months. And what was it? 3 of them fast start qualified, something like that. And you're going on a trip, you make the performance load? Oh, come on. 15 breathing humans out of the millions in this world. 15 breathing humans in 9 months. Come on board. 3 of them fast start qualifying. You're going on a trip. Man, that's good stuff. So how do you want your story to read? I want it to read, you want it to read. I did what I could. I tried to help people get their will done. I tried to help people put a financial wall around their family so that nothing can penetrate it. Because I see greatness in you and you can do it. So let the greatness out. Help more people, make more money. I'll turn it back to you, Karen. Thank you.
Well, thank you so much, Tony. And also, when you're sitting down with someone, ask for referrals.
Yeah.
That's the key part, because everybody knows somebody who might be a good candidate.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. How you're
that was awesome.
How you are recruited, how they are recruited is their training. So if you don't do a 3-way call with them, they're going to go, well, you didn't do one with me. I don't have to do them. Right. So
that's right.
Great point. If I ask them for referrals, then they realize they're supposed to ask for referrals. Good point.
Okay. Okay, we're going to go out now to Erland Lewis to give us some updates. We're running close to the end of the month, and we've got some really special things. Erland, over to you.
All right, awesome. Thank you very much. I know my screen's probably black, so I'm kind of in a weird spot. So good evening, welcome everybody. Yeah, great presentation there, Mr. Patrell. And yeah, absolutely, we got some amazing announcements. It's the 28th, and so we got a couple more days left before the end of the month of August. The reason why I say that is because right now we're, to start this amazing business, it's only $49, and the reason why that's huge is because when I first came on board 9 years ago, it was $249 that I invested. If I would have saw this 9 years ago and was told it's only $49 to come on board, I would have jumped on board right away as fast as I did with the $249. So, and another thing too is the end of the month, get on Performance Club. Performance Club is the lifeblood of your business. The reason why I say that is because right now, even if we have an amazing vacation that is out there, and everybody's invited. All you got to do is do the work and You know, you just get on Performance Club. If you just started this month, in the month of August, you're thinking, oh, I missed it, I'm not going to make it. Guess what? All you have to do is get in Performance Club. And how do you do that? Help Five is with our legal plan that gets you in the Performance Club. So get out there, help more people with our services. You got a couple more days left. So it's very quick to do it, and work with your workout partner and the person that invited you onto this call. So, but other than that, everybody, thank you very much for allowing me to share that. So just get in Performance Club. A couple more days left with a $49 promotion after that, but don't wait until the end of the month. Do it tonight. So thank you very much, young lady. Back to you.
Well, thank you so much, Erland. And keep in mind that Shield Nation we have several divisions. We have an insurance broker division, employee benefit division, ladies of justice division, which Teresa knows. And we have Legal Shield in Espanol, and we also have a commercial driver division. If you know anybody that might fit in one of those divisions, now is the time to talk to them. And we have 555 associates, Performance Club qualified, 263 executive directors, 78 six-figure ring owners, and 38 millionaire club members. And Shield Nation is a principle-centered organization where top leaders and producers are made, not born. In other words, your journey, if as long as you stick and stay, you're going to learn a lot about this business and work with someone who's experienced. And we will be back next week. But go out there and talk to more people, because there are a lot of people looking for extra income, and we have a real cause. So with that, Tony, anything else you want to add, or Teresa or Lisa? Anything else? Okay, let's wrap it up. And thank you so much, Mr. Petrell, for your great information. We really appreciate it.
All right. I challenge
Bye.
you, make the list, update your list, get out there, help more people, make more money. Bye-bye.
Bye
Great
now.
training.
Have a great
Thank you.
night.
Excellent
Great stuff. He always does a great job.
Thank you, Tony. You're awesome.
Real.
See you later.
Okay. Bye now. Let's go out there and make it happen for yourself. Okay. Bye. Thank you, Mr. Oz. Okay. Bye, Randy. Okay, I'm going to shut it down. Bye.